Hunter Renfroe. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chase Headley.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Headley stands at first with one out. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate, you can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball called for strike 2. Grounded to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Ochoa scoops it up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Headley moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. He's forced to settle for 1. Digging in, Austin Hedges. Yes, he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. In there, no balls and a strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. Corey Spangenberg will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Corey Spangenberg.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Now batting, second base.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Drury. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
0-1. Here it comes. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Masahiro Tanaka. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Hot shot down the line. Headley's got it. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air into shallow left center. Galvis is calling for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Heading for second is Headley. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kirby Yates will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. A.J. Ellis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Yates has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Next for New York, Brandon Drury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So striding in, Ronald Torreyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Aaron Hicks will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And this could be an at-bat to look back on when this one's all said and done. Tying run at third, but a double play would end the inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Flip of his glove for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In now is A.J. Ellis, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Margot.
Digging in and looking for more, Manuel Margot. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. High pop-up. Drury is there for it. One away. Digging in now for San Diego, Carlos Suarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Smoke toward third. Drury gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Riding in, Brett Gardner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Gardner leads off second with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Now the 0-2 pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead. Now in the box, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A pause and the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Hosmer. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Robertson pauses. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Phil Maton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Didi Gregorius, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next for the Yankees.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
He's set and the pitch.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Maton, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Chase Headley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
up next for the Padres.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch is outside for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Jose Perella will be called upon.
Number 2, Jose Perella. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Count now a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now is A.J. Ellis.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Missed with a breaking ball. Manuel Margot would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. Buddy Bauman takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 77, Buddy Bauman.
Jacoby Ellsbury is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2. Adam Warren takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hit down the line at first. I'm set with the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius gonna have to hurry, and not in time. So there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
Will Myers.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
Now batting.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1.